Hey guys, this is Old School Custom Rides. Raj here again. I hope you guys are enjoying your night. It's pretty cool out here. We're supposed to be getting a cold front, I think tonight or tomorrow morning. So it's gonna be in the freezing and windy again. Either way, so I'm gonna start this small video right now. I'm gonna work on poison ivy. I think I mentioned it on one of the videos that I was gonna do some buffing and I have a few scratches that I want to work on. There, I believe you can barely see it right there. See it? And there's like, I believe one right there. So I'll probably do the whole hood though, but those are the ones I'm gonna work on. Cause I believe the last time I put a box up here when I should have just put a rag over it or a towel over it, and then put the box over it. And so I scratched it. Man, not good. So either way, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. See if I can get these scratches off the best I can. If not, I'm gonna have to go back and do some wet sanding. You know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started and get my pod ready so you guys can see what I'm doing. So we'll get that started. Other way. Guess I had it right. Make sure everything looks good. Right there. So we'll be working on that spot. Just to let you guys know what I'll be using. I'll be using this McGuire Glaze Pro Speed compound. I don't know if you guys can see it. This stuff works pretty good. And then I'll be using the wax, Kobona wax. This is to seal it up afterwards. I usually don't use polish. I mean, with this stuff, it works pretty good. Some guys do a 3-step, but I use these two things and it works fine. So because wet sanding, buffing, and all this stuff, those of you guys who painted cars and done this stuff, it's a big process. So we'll go ahead and start on the buffing first. Get this stuff shaking pretty good. Pull you up here a little bit, that way you guys can see me. So I'm gonna just attack the little spots here first. Get the parts where it's scratched right here. So hopefully we get those taken off. I'm gonna do the whole hood though, but those are the ones I'm concentrating the most. So we'll get those started. we'll let that haze a little bit. Once we do that, we'll get your little towel, terry cloth, and hopefully come in these bugs. There's times you probably have to do it twice to get it to where you want it. And then that pad that I had is old as hell, I guess. I need to get my. I know I have another one, but I don't know where I put stuff sometimes. I forget stuff. I think I did a video of that one time that I had some stuff that I didn't even know I had in my dad's garage. And I ended up finding it later on. I think we'll do one more pass and I think it looks pretty. I think it came off a little bit. When you bub, you let the machine just do its work. You don't wanna press on it or something like that, cause it just makes things worse. I'll go again. Towel, wipe it down, see what we come out with. Oh yeah. Got a little few scratches, but not too bad. Oh yeah, it looks a lot better. Yep. Still got a little bit of scratches, but I think with some wet sanding, it'll come off. But those other swirls that were on there, they're gone, man. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Now we can shake it out. Look at that. It was right here. Gone. Look at that. That's a wet look right there. That's what you want. There's a little bit like right there's a little scratch. But you could barely even see it. You know, like right there. But other than that, that one swirl that was here, it's gone. You can see the difference. Looks a little dull here. And look at this. Shiny. That's what you want, man. Like I said, that stuff that I use looks real good. We'll go ahead and finish it off. Do the rest of the hood. We're gonna start right here on this side. Go ahead and just add all the spots that I'm gonna do, because might as well do the whole hood. And it all depends too on what stuff you buy, like for compounding. It really does matter, because I bought some stuff that wasn't too good, and I've been using this for a while, and this stuff works real good. You want to let the bumper do the work. That's it. Don't stay in one place. Just keep moving, side to side. Let the bumper do the work. I get a, how you put it, a big excitement, man, when I see a car this shiny, man. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just, I love it. I get a big satisfaction in having a car looking nice and pretty, man. It's just awesome. You can start seeing that glare, man. It's just, you know, and it's like this when you polish, when you polish a vehicle, the more you polish it, the more shinier it gets. It's just like that. You just keep doing it, and it just gets more shinier and shinier. You know, just make sure you have enough clear coats, because you know once you start knocking off some of that clear coat, you don't want to get to the paint. When you do that, you might end up messing up the paint. So we'll go ahead and finish up the rest. Let me get you guys. This side. And the last thing we gotta do is just add that wax. You know, that wax, you know, cedar. When you're waxing a car or compounding, man, it takes a lot of patience, man. Make sure you have patience. It's not gonna happen like real quick. You gotta take your time with it. Get that cleaned up. I definitely need another pad. That one pad is not really that great. Keeps bouncing up and down, and it's working though, but I wouldn't recommend using the whole thing. I mean, for the whole car. I might as well just go buy a new one. And that pad right there, I get it at Harbor Freights. It's not, and they work pretty good, man. They're not that expensive. It's a cutting pad, so it's made for compounding. The way I see it, it don't matter to me where you buy the pads or where you get them or how much expensive, as long as they work. That's what matters the most. Some people might feel like, oh, well, Harbor Freight's cheap and all this crap. To me, as long as it works, as long as it gets the job done. All I gotta do is clean it up and add the wax sealer. Definitely need a new pad, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure you noticed the speeds on this side. I had to go a little bit higher because there was a kind of a deep scratch here, and scratch is still a little bit there, but you got it pretty much shiny. Those things have a sequence. I think it's like I had it at 10. I had it at 15, so it's not too bad. It's okay. The good thing I got rid of these other scratches, so I'm happy with that. Every time I wax or something, man, these bugs decide to come. I don't know, they love the smell, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and add the wax now. this here. Go ahead and add the wax. This is camera's on that side. Go ahead and start on this side. Just a light coat. That way it can haze. Do a little haze up real quick. This is just to seal it up, so no contaminants or water. Like even when water, when it rains, it'll just like do like little bubbles and it runs off. So it still works pretty good. It also smells good. While that's hazing, we'll start on the other side too. Sometimes people decide to do one spot on one section first because it gets hard and everything, but just gotta use some elbow grease, man. It'll come off. That's one of the reasons why I'm going real light. I'm not putting too much so it won't be so hard to come off. You don't have to put that much anyway. You're just putting a seal to it. That's it. Might as well do the front too. Pretty much it, man. So we'll let it haze up a little bit and start cleaning it, wiping it off. Alright guys, I think it hazed up a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and start removing the wax haze on there. It's a lot easier, you know. Go this way. I usually do one side and then I'll flip it the other side and go back. And I'll flip it the other way. Just in case any of the swirls or like a little bit of the wax is left on there. I'll go back and take it off. And I'll flip it. And I mean, this is one reason why I want to do the whole car again, because the car itself, there's a lot of, let me get you guys right here. There's a lot of like scratches on there. A lot of scratches on the hood itself. So that's one reason why I gotta redo the whole car again. We'll go ahead and finish it off. Flip the sticker on one side. There it is. Let's get you these guys so you can check out the. There's no more scratches. Look at that. Gone. Took them off. It's still a little bit like right here, very light. You can barely even see it. But barely, you could barely even see it. But like, look at that. That's a mirror finish right there. That was nice. You can see it. See that? It's a nice glaze to it. I'm happy. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's how much, you know, that's what you gotta do to you have little scratches like that. You can get them removed with the buffer, and just make sure you know, do pattern by pattern, section by section, and it'll come off. Like I said, the more you do it, the shinier the vehicle comes out. You know, as long as you have that extra coat of clear. Because every time you use the buffer here and it knocks off some of the clear off, but at least that's what I've heard. But this paint job here, right here, it's like, I think it's going like 70 years. This paint job here. It still has that glare to it, shine to it. It's like if it's a brand new paint job. You know, I can buff the whole car, man. It look like a brand new paint job, but it has like little flaws to it, like little stuff here and there. That's why I want to do the whole car again. And I'm gonna paint it green again, but it's called Zombie Metallic Green. It's a little bit lighter. Kind of has that gasser look to it. And that's in the near future. I'm not anytime soon. I'm gonna leave it like this for a while. It's a nice paint job, so I'm gonna stay with it for a while. It has these little scratches here and there, but other than that, it's a nice paint job. But I wanted to get those little swirls taken care of. You know, I got tired of seeing it, so I just, for those of y'all who don't know who went in to learn how to, you know, buff or even wet sand. Now you'll see me do that in another video back in the future. But buffing and all that, I use those two things, like I said. Some people might use other stuff. I use this right here, and this, and it works fine for me. This stuff right there, you can see it. I don't know if you can see that well with the light. This stuff works real good. It's a professional pro speed compound. It's 100, I guess is the level. Fast cutting compound with advanced technology. Quick removal of 1200 grit and finer sanding marks, easier polish. Removes deep scratches, acid rain, severe swirls, and holograms. Works great on fresh and cures paint. So this stuff is pretty good, man. It's a heavy cut. I guess it goes up to 12 levels. So if you got some deep scratches and all that, of course you'll probably have to wet sand, but this stuff it's a trick. It'll work. So I'm just glad that I finally got those scratches taken off a little bit. You can't tell that much anymore though. I mean, I have that deep one here, but I needed to wet sand that. Like I said, you can barely see it. You gotta look at it that like a naked eye and see like, oh, I see that scratch. But other than that, guys, I hope this was helpful for some people that don't know how to buff. Just let the machine do the work. It took me a long time to figure these things out. Believe me, my first paint jobs weren't great. They weren't that great at all, man. I had like fish eye everywhere, man. It looked like hideous. And I'm still learning. I still want to get better than this. I say this is okay, but I still want to get more better than this. Way better than this. So, I hope this was a helpful video for some of you guys. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. And those of you out that haven't subscribed to Old School Custom Rides, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. And help the channel grow bigger than what it is. It's barely starting, so hopefully it takes me at least within this whole year that I can at least get 1,000 subscribers or even more. Hopefully, I'm shooting for the moon, I guess. So hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Laters.